Ever found yourself wondering why you can't stick to your plans or why you always seem to procrastinate? It's a common predicament, and the answer often lies in one crucial element: discipline. The importance of discipline cannot be overstated. It is the backbone of every goal you set and every achievement you aspire to. It's the driving force behind maintaining a balanced life, the magic ingredient that turns dreams into reality. Think of discipline like the engine of a car. Without it, no matter how sleek the design or how alluring the destination, the car simply won't move. In the same way, discipline propels us forward in various aspects of our lives, be it work, health, or relationships. It's what keeps us on track, pushes us to overcome obstacles, and ultimately leads us to success. So if you've been struggling to maintain discipline, you're in the right place. We're going to break down the process of becoming more disciplined into clear, actionable steps. First off, it's crucial to identify where the lack of discipline is most evident in your life. This may be easier said than done. We're often so caught up in our daily routines that we overlook our habitual shortcomings. So let's slow down for a moment. Take a step back and introspect. Perhaps your lack of discipline is most visible in your eating habits. You might find yourself mindlessly snacking throughout the day, or maybe you're skipping meals altogether. Or perhaps you're not getting enough fruits and vegetables in your diet. This could be a sign that you need to work on your discipline when it comes to nutrition. Or maybe it's your exercise routine or lack thereof. That's the issue. Are you finding it hard to stick with a consistent workout schedule? Do you often make excuses to avoid the gym? If the answer is yes, then this could be an area where you need to improve your discipline. In other cases, it could be your work habits. Are you prone to procrastination, constantly pushing tasks to the last minute? Or do you find yourself easily distracted, unable to focus on one task for a substantial period of time? If so, it's clear that discipline in the workplace is something you need to work on. And let's not forget personal habits. Perhaps you're spending too much time on social media, or maybe you're not getting enough sleep because you're staying up too late watching TV. These are all signs of a lack of discipline in your personal life. Remember, identifying these areas of weakness is not about self-criticism, but about self-awareness. It's about recognizing where we need to improve and acknowledging that we have the power to make positive changes in our lives. Once you've identified your problem areas, you're ready to start working on them. As we delve deeper into this journey of self-improvement, we'll explore how you can set clear goals, create a routine that works for you, stay accountable to yourself, and ultimately celebrate your progress. But for now, take some time to reflect on your own life and identify those areas where discipline could be improved. It's the first step towards a more disciplined life. Now that you know where you need to improve, it's time to set some clear, achievable goals. Setting goals is an art. You can't just wish for something to happen. You must lay out a plan and define what you want to achieve. The most effective goals are those that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. These are widely known as SMART goals. Let's break down each of these components. Specific goals are clear and well-defined. They leave no room for ambiguity. Instead of deciding you want to get fit, your goal might be to run 5 miles without stopping. It is precise and leaves no room for doubt about what you're aiming for. Measurable goals are those you can track. By establishing criteria for success, you can measure your progress and stay motivated. If we take the previous example, you might start by running 1 mile, then gradually increase your distance over time. Achievable goals are realistic. It's great to dream big, but your goals should also be attainable. This doesn't mean they should be easy. On the contrary, your goals should push you out of your comfort zone, but they should also be within your reach if you're willing to put in the effort. Relevant goals are those that matter to you and align with your broader life objectives. If your overall goal is to lead a healthier lifestyle, then running 5 miles would be a relevant goal. Finally, time-bound goals have a deadline. Setting a time frame creates a sense of urgency, which can motivate you to start working towards your goal. For the running example, you might aim to achieve your goal within 3 months. So a SMART goal would be, I want to run 5 miles without stopping, increasing my distance by a half mile each week within the next 3 months. This goal is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. By setting SMART goals, you're providing yourself with a clear, attainable path to improvement. It's like drawing a map to your destination, making it easier to navigate the journey ahead. With your goals set, you're one step closer to becoming more disciplined. Goals are great, but they're nothing without a routine to help you achieve them. Now we've set our clear goals and identified our problems. It's time to take the next step on our journey towards discipline. And that step is creating a routine. A routine is like a roadmap. It's the path that leads you towards your goals. It provides structure, and with structure comes predictability. Predictability, in turn, gives you the comfort of knowing what to expect, which can help reduce stress and anxiety. But routines aren't just about comfort. They're about consistency, and consistency is key when it comes to achieving your goals. Imagine you're building a wall. Each brick you lay is a step towards completing that wall. But if you lay bricks haphazardly without a clear plan or routine, your wall might end up lopsided or unstable. However, if you have a routine, laying one brick at a time, day after day, you'll eventually have a solid, sturdy wall. That's the power of routine. Now you might be wondering, how do I create a routine? Well, it starts with identifying the tasks that need to be done to achieve your goals. Once you have these tasks, break them down into manageable chunks. Assign a specific time of the day to work on each task. This way, you're not overwhelmed by the enormity of the goal, but rather, you're tackling it one small step at a time. Remember, your routine should be realistic and attainable. If you set a routine that's too demanding, you risk burning out. Consistency, remember, is key. It's better to take small, consistent steps towards your goal than to sprint and then run out of steam. Also, your routine should include time for rest and recreation. All work and no play isn't a recipe for success. It's a recipe for burnout. So make sure to balance your routine with activities that relax and rejuvenate you. With a solid routine in place, you're well on your way to becoming more disciplined. So let's get to it and start building that wall, one brick at a time. But what happens when you start to slip? That's where accountability comes in. Imagine you're on a journey towards discipline. You've identified your problems, set clear goals, and created a routine. But suddenly, you find yourself veering off the path. Maybe you skipped a workout, had an extra slice of cake, or failed to wake up early. It's easy to lose sight of your goals when you stumble, but fear not, because accountability is your trusty compass, always ready to guide you back on track. One way to stay accountable is by keeping a progress journal. Consider it your personal voyage log, recording every step of your journey, the highs and the lows. When you write down your progress, it becomes tangible, something you can see, touch, and feel. It's a visual reminder of how far you've come and where you need to go. Plus, it's gratifying to cross off each completed task, isn't it? Another method is to enlist a buddy, a co-pilot if you will. This person could be a friend, a family member, or even a mentor. They'll be there to cheer you on when you're doing great and to gently nudge you back on course when you start to drift. Their support can be a vital source of motivation, especially on the days when your willpower seems to wane. And let's not forget about technology. There are countless apps out there designed to help you stay accountable. These virtual tools can send you reminders, track your progress, and even provide feedback. They're like your own personal discipline coach right in your pocket. Remember, accountability isn't about blame or punishment. It's about owning your actions and taking responsibility for your decisions. It's a commitment to yourself and your goals. It's the understanding that discipline isn't just a one-time thing, but a continuous journey. And on this journey, accountability is your loyal companion, always there to ensure you stay on the right path. Accountability is the glue that holds your disciplined life together. Let's take a moment to visualize these small victories we just talked about to really understand the power they hold. Picture a person, let's call her April. April has a goal of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. She's created a routine, kept herself accountable, and today she's on her way back from the gym. She's been consistent with her workouts for a week now. It might seem like a small thing, but for April, it's a big deal. She's proud of herself, and rightly so. She takes out her progress journal, a small notebook filled with her thoughts, goals, and achievements. With a satisfied smile, she ticks off 1 week of regular workouts. There's a sense of accomplishment in her eyes, a newfound confidence. This is what celebrating small victories looks like. It's not about grand gestures or extravagant celebrations. It's about acknowledging your progress, appreciating your efforts, and using that to fuel your motivation. It's about these little moments of triumph that keep you moving forward, inching you closer to your ultimate goal. And remember, each small victory is a step towards discipline, a step towards success. So, like April, celebrate your progress, no matter how small, because every step counts. Finally, remember that progress, no matter how small, is still progress. Each step you take, every goal you achieve, no matter how minor it may seem, is a victory in its own right. These tiny triumphs serve as the building blocks of discipline, boosting your motivation and fostering a sense of accomplishment. Imagine a staircase. Each step represents a small win, and the top of the staircase, your ultimate goal. Without ascending these small steps, reaching the top becomes impossible. So, relish in every step, each small victory, because they are propelling you forward. Discipline isn't a destination you arrive at overnight, it's a journey. It's about consistency, about showing up and making an effort, day in and day out. It's about recognizing your progress, however small, and celebrating it. So celebrate your progress, keep going, and remember, discipline is the key to success. Let's take a moment to revisit the steps we've covered so far on this journey to mastering discipline. It all starts with understanding the importance of discipline. It's the foundation upon which success is built, the key that opens doors to growth and achievement. Next, we identified the problem. Recognizing our weaknesses and the areas where we lack discipline is the first step to overcoming them. Then, we delved into setting clear goals. Remember, a clear goal is like a roadmap. It guides us, keeps us focused, and provides a clear path towards our desired outcome. Creating a routine followed next. A routine is like a blueprint of your day, providing structure and consistency. It's the tool that helps us turn our goals into reality. After that, we discussed the importance of staying accountable. Accountability is the glue that holds everything together. It's the force that keeps us on track when we feel like straying off course. And just now, we celebrated progress. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Celebrating these victories, these steps forward, fuels our motivation and keeps us moving towards our ultimate goal. So, as we move forward, keep these steps in mind. They are your guide, your roadmap to mastering discipline. Remember, discipline is not a one-time effort, it's a continuous journey. So keep going, keep progressing, and most importantly, keep celebrating your progress. Let's now shift our focus to a very important aspect of this process, embracing the journey. Remember, discipline is not a destination, it's a journey. It's not about reaching a certain point and saying, I'm done. It's about continuous growth, constant learning, and never-ending improvement. Each day is a new opportunity to be better than we were the day before. It's about understanding that setbacks and failures are not the end, but simply stepping stones on our path to success. They are lessons to be learned, opportunities to grow stronger and wiser. It's about being patient with ourselves, knowing that change takes time and that it's okay to not be perfect. It's about understanding that discipline is not about punishment or deprivation, but about making choices that lead us closer to our goals. So, embrace the journey. Embrace the challenges, the victories, the failures, and the lessons. Because that's what discipline is all about. It's a journey, and every step, every moment, is a part of that journey. And remember, you're not alone in this journey. We're all in this together, learning, growing, and improving one day at a time. So keep going, keep striving, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself and your ability to master discipline. Having embraced the journey, it's now time to take the first step. Yes, you heard it right. It's time to start your journey towards discipline. You might be wondering, but how do I start? The answer is simple. Start small. Start with a single step. Maybe it's setting your alarm half an hour earlier. Maybe it's committing to a 10-minute workout every day. Maybe it's choosing to read a chapter of a book instead of scrolling through social media. Whatever it is, make a commitment to yourself to start today. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And that first step is the most important one. It's the step that takes you from thinking to doing, from dreaming to achieving. It's the step that kickstarts your journey towards discipline. So don't wait for the perfect time to start. The perfect time is now. Take that first step today. Start your journey. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, learn from the failures. Grow stronger, wiser, and more disciplined with each passing day. Because you have the power to master discipline. You have the power to achieve your goals. And it all starts with that first step. So take it, start your journey towards discipline today. And remember, we're here with you every step of the way.